Okay, hello guys. We're here for races 24, 25, 26, and 27. So four races. The Pickens 200 and the race 25, race 26, and then the Firecracker 400. Um, so we'll have to do, yeah, okay, so we got 48, and then 51, then 60, and then 48 Daytones, which really we should be able to breeze through these races real quickly, as long as nothing like like a lot of cautions happens, as they're about, okay, perfect, so they're about the same speed I am. This is Hutchins in front of us. This is AJ Foyt. You got McQuag next to us here in the 24 car. That is AJ. And then you got Pedro, and I think that's Henley Gray in front of AJ. Yep. See the number 27 there. It doesn't have. It has invisible walls, but there is a section of track in the S's where there is no invisible wall, and that's how I'm able to do the that Walken's gun big one up through the S's. It's like I knew people would try it. One thing I wish is that I wish the Dover didn't have invisible walls on the ends where the pit wall is, so then I can actually land on the pit wall for the McKenzie reenactment. That's why, if anyone's asked why I haven't done that, that's why. As we get completely churned by Pedro there, we just get absolutely dumped. We're clearing everything, and then he just runs through us through the corner, and we're still having a little bit of steering problems. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no caution. Well, welcome to real life. That's something that would definitely happen in real life. Especially with those types of cars, like the 1940 cars, since they are kind of round. And if you hit them just right, they will spring up in the air. Those things are like they're like leapfroggers, you know. It's like a pretty frogger. Oh god, don't wreck right in front of me, please. You're gonna wreck right by yourselves. Oh no. Yeah, I thought he was gonna clip me there. But we're good to go. Okay, so far so good. I mean, we made laps and we're still wrecking under caution.
We got a wreck in turn 2.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you legit? Okay, you walled right. I thought you meant like you tumbled all the way over the wall. I was like, that's pretty realistic for NR2003 and also like old cars like that. So this is what happened under caution. That's what pretty much happened now, compared to what happened a lap before with, I think, first. Yeah, they go into turn 1, they all just lose it. Like every one of them loses it, like every single car. Got people slamming into each other. We almost had 5 wide. They are 5 wide, look at that, 5 wide. Where's my 8 wide racing? Why did you say that? Okay, where is the car that needs to pass me?
The 24 car.
There's a couple cars, I think it's Relentless and the 43, and I think those are the only ones.
51 car.
I'm just gonna let them do what they need to do.
Now open. The 16 car.
Come on, Petty, go.
The 24 car.
Jesus. Don't know what's so hard about that. And we should also be good on fuel. We might actually be kind of close. What's happening here? You know, I might, yeah, because they're gonna get sorted out. I might as well come down real quickly and get like a splash real quick, just to make sure we're good on fuel, because sometimes we get screwed on fuel.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 6,500. In second, the pace cars on the back stretch. The pace cars
There we
in
go.
turn 3. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 4. Okay.
Also, I wasn't expecting myself to feel
Okay,
this
merge again.
okay, or this alright after doing a mile at school, so. And it's a Wednesday, so I was able to get off of school early. Because that's how school works here in California. Yeah, Wednesday short day. Wednesdays are short days is what I meant to say.
We're going green next time by.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the Google thing, or a search bar thing, or your phone thing, whatever you're search or writing that in on. I won't think you'd be on a phone or something like that, because that's the only thing I can think that all corrects. Besides, if you're like,
Okay, now, going
if you have
green.
like Grammarly on or something. Who needs that? Like, just kidding.
Green, green, green.
You know, like, I know this is probably wrong and probably spreading some wrong information, but you know some people actually don't like Grammarly, when I actually think it's a pretty good thing. Because then you don't have to focus, you can just write what you think instead of focusing on, oh, I gotta put a comma there. Oh, I gotta capitalize this. Oh, this word has to be completely correct or you get an F. Oh, so we might not be able to have a good finish here because of the shenanigans and the restarts being a little wonky, because I had to do some editing to the AI so they can be almost faster. Not completely faster, but almost faster than I. Just so we have something that's has competition. I believe so. Not on the inside, because you can go through that entry on the inside there, but I don't know how far it goes till you hit one. I know for sure, and probably am sure that with the little wooden posts on the outside and the catch fence part of the walls probably have an invisible wall. I don't know about the like opening the wall that's in turn 3 there, or opening of no catch fence or billboard. As for Lindsay, Bobby John slamming and I reckon again.
There's an accident in turn
At least we
1.
went laps before we did this again.
Clear. You got a slow car.
So all I care about is as long as we do at least like 5-6 laps before we get another crash, it's fine.
Pit road is closed. You're
We
on
make
fire.
progress
Stay
that
wide.
way.
Stay low. Clear. Outside.
Sorry there,
Clear
Pedro.
outside. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the
I didn't give you an inch like you didn't give me an inch going to turn 1, and I think the second or third lap. Oh yeah, there is, okay, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do this. There's 2 videos, video ideas I'm thinking at right now. And one of them I know for sure I'm gonna do, because it's part of the Legend of Zelda saga that I'm pretty much doing, where I play every one of them, shit post about them, or try to at least. And the people who watched them, thank you. people who don't watch them, I get it, because it's not like your it's not your normal thing that people know me for. But yeah, there's gonna be one Legend of Zelda video coming out. I haven't even started the game yet, so it's probably not gonna be out soon. It's probably gonna take a little bit. Also, I might not even start until summer, just because you probably have more time to do it then. I'll probably start next week. And then we would. And there's also another game that I kind of want to do a shitpost video about, because it is a pretty bad game, but it has some interesting values to it that I would like to go over. Like, and it's a game that's based off of 1937 Grand Prix cars. I'm just gonna leave it off there, and you're gonna just assume what it is. If you ever watch GP laps, then you would know what that game is. And the reason why I wanted to play it. First, it's retro. It's not as bad as what people say it out to be, especially from the period it came out in, like the period of time. But it did come from a poopy developer that people didn't like with the Sega games. Just games in general. God damn it. Of course, I have to choke up to not get a black flag. But if it means I finish, oh, and here we go again, where we reckon the first turn every time now. No, stop that! Stop hitting me, like Jesus Christ. No, this is all your fault. Maybe if you didn't spin at first, you would have not gotten spins. Whoa. Oh no. Okay. Nope. Is that the fuel? Yep, that's the fuel. Luckily, I filled up when I did, because I'm gonna be able to come around, repair that real quick. Hopefully.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 6,500 in second. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. No tires this time, guys. We'll give you just a splash of fuel. Pace cars on the back stretch. The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go!
Yeah, that's what I don't like about those two lineups. They're pretty much the same. Just probably one's better suited for a different mod, but I think they're both about the same.
Stay behind the 28 car. Okay, merge when you can.
I'm gonna do a half cam real quick and come back down, and then do this, and then see if there's any more repairs I gotta take before.
70. Keep it under 6,500 in second. The pace cars in turn 3. The pace cars in turn 4. Go, go, go!
Yeah, I mean, like, the model is the same, but oh well, the model is definitely the same. That is one true fact about that.
The pace cars in turn 1. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. Okay, merge when you can. Stay behind the pace car.
And I'm technically a lap down now after that. Great. But yeah, it's the same track wise, like, and also like look wise. And it's just, I think what different is that the CTS physics for the 70 track is better improved because of the 70s mod being a 1960 or CTS physics, and then the 60s being 1960 mod having cut physics probably is better suited for cut physics. That's the only thing I can really put it with.
Get ready now. Going green.
So we're gonna like hold them back, try to get a jump so maybe I don't go a lap down before they wreck again.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home. Green, green, green. Here comes the leader.
Hopefully they wreck and turn. Oh, maybe caution, maybe. Come on, please. No, please, come on, caution, please. I need to be on the lead lap. Give me the
Here
caution.
comes the leader. The yellow flag is out.
Thank you.
Race back to
Okay,
the
now I just gotta stay in front of Jared, and then we're gonna be on the lead lap.
Pit road is closed. There's an accident in turn 1. There's an accident in turn 2.
Oh, Kelly Yarbrough's stuck in the pit wall,
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 29 car.
and we're gonna be on the lead lap, so we're good. Okay, thank God. So we're gonna have a better chance now. Oh, so we were able to see that I was able to stay in front of the lap car, or stay in front of the leaders. So we do have speed in the car. It's just a matter of when I use it. Oh yeah, that car's oof. Definitely to today's standards, that thing is demolished. Especially when we're leaking out fuel, man. Jesus.
20 laps to go.
It is 20 laps to go, so that's the only good part about it so far. Also, I haven't experienced any big lag spike yet, but could have jinxed it just then. Here, there, I'm just getting lucky for a little bit right now. Out there, no. Stream didn't die. Stream just stopped working on us if it was like for that second, and that's probably a little thing with us having the game kind of lag once in a while. Right now it seems like it's kind of settled down than what's been happening the past 2 days, where I will see my car go through the ground, and it's like, that's not ideal. So as long as the stream's saying that if I can see the stream still working, I'm gonna keep rolling on here. Okay, hopefully they can minor P's and Q's on this restart, hopefully. And hopefully maybe we can get some good green flag racing in. Just out of nowhere, Little Caesars.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit car's in. Green, green, green.
What are you doing, Daryl? Daryl Derringer just wrecked immediately on the start. Jesus, come on, guys. I'm gonna start using third because my car is a little bit underpowered, so I'm gonna have to kind of use it. Oh, so it's faster. I have more fuel right now than I've had this whole race, so it'll help.
Car outside.
It did that with mine too. It's not suspicious. It's just the stupid
Let's go. Race back to the line.
thing about sharing tracks in certain sites. It's perfectly fine. As long as you got from the Weebly site or any site that I listed as a good site. Like if the Weebly site gave you the link to the mod site and it gave you the link to a certain site and you got off that site, then it's fine. If you got it from any other site that's is kind of weird looking, probably not. Unless it's an old site that has a lot of NR2003 tracks on it, then you're good to go at that point. But generally, it would be fine. Well, we're coming down to 10 to go. This race is gonna take two times the time as anything. I don't know if there's a Lawrenceburg, but I know there's a Lincoln Speedway, and I believe a Gas City. I believe there's also obviously Eldora in Knoxville. Everyone knows that. There might, but you're gonna have to look at the site for that. The mod site for that, because I am not sure. I'm just hoping at some point we get the correct riverside for the 60s, and I can have fun on that riverside.
We're going green next time by. 10 more to go.
There are retro modifieds, I believe, for the first modified mod, not the new one. There are retro cars for the new one, but I think the only one that's an actual replica is the Richie Evans car, and maybe a couple of other cars like that, but that's about it. Every other car is either like just a cup car on a wheeling modified base, or an Xfinity car, or a fictional car that they drew. And there goes Henry Gregg. And David Pearson. Why? Why are we wrecking?
Back to the line. Stay low. There's an accident in turn 2. Clear outside. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 55 car. Pit road is now open.
Like, can we just, like, after this green, when we go green, have the rest of the laps just go green so that I can quickly get this done and over with? I mean, our pace laps are only like 20 seconds off, I think. But that's because I put up the pace limit, or pace speed up. Also, I'd love to try to get a top 10 too. Or somehow get a top 10. So we're coming up to the end. Hopefully we don't end this thing on the caution. If we do end this thing on the caution, I hope like half the cars in front of me wreck out so I can at least have a good points paying race at least. And if not, then just don't wreck at all. And just let me sit here. if I can't pass you. But the amount of times I've been into it with Pedro Rodriguez, I might actually get dumped. But that's a thing for later. That's a topic for later.
Stay behind the 55 car. We're going green next time by. Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Stay low. Stay low.
So this is 12th, AJ's 11th, and John Cox is 10th.
Still there.
So I gotta pass my teammate for that top 10. Is what's setting up to be
Keep low.
the goal.
Go.
Unless if okay, well no, I'm in the top 10 now because they checked up and there's a crash. Oh, and no yellow too.
Still there.
This is good. Because that means we're gonna be able to. Nope, yellow.
Go.
Well, I think the last lap won't be that long anyways, because we're gonna be pace car's gonna be out on the backstretch, I would believe, or I would think. So we're gonna have to race to the backstretch pretty much. But we did get 6th, so we did get my top 10 I wanted to get. So we'll see what happened there at the end. Once we get to pit lane after crossing the line here, as long as the car doesn't try to blow up on us.
Pit road is now open.
And check flag.
Keep digging. All right, there's the checkered flag. Great job, buddy.
Okay, wait until the. There we go. Now I can drive up to the pits. So
Stay behind the 99 car. Let him by. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 6,500 in second.
okay. Make sure it's yep. So let's see what happened there at the end that caused the caution. Was this lap? Yep. It was this lap. 2 to go, coming to the white flag. It was JT Puntley and Jimmy Helms gets into it. They slam the wall, but they save it, so they're good. And what I'm expecting to happen, well, the 55 hit the wall too, but I think he kept going. He did keep going. And I bet these two probably caused it. No, they stayed straight. Maybe they got into these guys. No, they are still straight. The green's still out. Oh my God! What happened here? Like what? How? You guys just coming down pit lane and you just don't know what a wall is or something? Jeez. I don't know that I caused. Yeah, I caused caution because Derringer and them didn't spin, so I'm guessing that's what the caution came out for. Oh, and there goes Wendell into the pit wall. Yep, that was Wendell into the pit wall. They just don't slow down. They just go straight into the pit wall. Okay, well, another one for Jarrett. That's not surprising. We are currently 2 wins down from it now. Hold on, I got a notification on the YouTubes. Come on. There we go. Now we're up to Myrtle Beach, 51 laps. Another tarp. We gotta pull out 2 tarps, goddammit. Also about that situation, I don't know what to do about that. That's kind of you're gonna have to deal with that, because I would leave, but I would just say that I had to go somewhere. Personally, for me. Got June Johnson next to us. I hope this race goes according to plan. We get a good finish. No one wrecks 17 billion times.
Get ready now. Going green.
And we just have a nice race here at Myrtle Beach.
8 cars in. Green flag.
God damn it. Stupid lag spike made me think that we were gonna go green, so I started popping up a little bit. Okay. So just be nice and easy. Fuel looking like we're gonna be good again, so it's good to go. As AJ gets into me, come out turn 2.
Outside. Keep low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Car outside. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside.
Oh god.
3 wide. Outside. Still there.
I'm probably gonna have to wait for these guys to figure it out before I can try to pass these guys. Because they kind of like shoot down off the corner, and that catches me out, surprisingly. And I have the lag spikes now. If he's your little bro, he just tell him to, I don't know, I'm gonna be right here, literally 5 feet away from you. I mean, if he really wants to cling on to you like that, then have him come in your room and just have him have some headphones or something, if you even have those. Or just talk about something that he would probably not want to deal with. I hate these lag spikes. Because sometimes I feel like I'm going too fast in the corner, because the lag spike will kind of shoot me forward, and it's like, I don't know if I should turn or not. Mixed singles here. So if I don't turn, if it's true, then I wreck. If I do turn and it's true, I lose positions. So I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. If it means at least finishing the race and not getting another DNF, but I guess it means that. Oops. They saved it though, so there should not be a caution. Then, I was just trying to push Curtis out of the way so I can have some room in front of me, but I hit him too hard there, I'm guessing. And that's what I hate about little brothers. When they get all caught up in themselves, they act like just because they're little, they can do whatever they want. And if you do anything back to them, that means you're the bad person, not them. If that's the case, I feel like you should just, I don't know. It is kind of a championship hangover, honestly. I've wrecked 8, well actually not, wrecking 8 times, or 6, I think it's 8. It's not even that as bad as the last couple seasons, because I've wrecked more than that sometimes. It's just the fact that I haven't had the success, besides just the wins that I get out of sheer luck, or just that day, or that race being a better race for me than the AI. Well, Dale Jarrett, or not Dale Jarrett, Ned Jarrett's kind of getting a redemption from, I believe it was last season, that he almost, no, he won the one against Joe Weatherly. I think he had, it was Butcher Pay that was against me last season. I think the first season, Petty won the 62 season. In the series, not in real life. Real life it was Weatherly in 62, 63, and then 64 was Petty, 65 was Jarrett. Which right now is kind of realistic, being the fact that he's the one leading the championship in this 1966 or 1965 season. Jesus, I failed twice. Jeez. I'm trying to cut off Junior as hard as possible, try to get away from as much as possible.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside. Keep low. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside.
There we go. Now that was the bump I was trying to do Curtis earlier, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. And I'm still, so tight. Okay, he got around Hilton, so it's not gonna be as tight as last corner. So we're gonna be able to ease through there on the bottom to get 24th out of Stick Elliott. About to turn 3s and 4s. Gonna slip the tires a little bit on accident and turning. Come up on Larry Manning as I block the crap out of Elliott there. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on to her, guys. Lag again. Hold on. Get around Bobby Allison, Bub Strickler. Gonna block Allison, but we're gonna. Okay, this is what's catching me off guard. It's the fact that I'm trying to get away from the car behind me so he doesn't dump me going in the corner, and I lose the fact that there's a car in front of me, and then we slam right into him. So that's the problem that I'm having right now of keeping it out of people's cars. But we're in 21st, so we're competing for a top 20, so it's better to be in last, like we've been for almost the whole race so far. Fuel's looking good, tires are wearing, but I don't think it's going to be enough to warrant a pit stop. And if so, I might just take fuel anyways with it, just because. Also seems like the worse the tires are, the better this car feels. Also, if we do need a pit, I'll just make this thing loose, just so then so then we can have
You're now in
what we're having here, which is a nice car. Nice floating car. Not too floaty, but just floaty enough to where it feels alright. A little bit of closing speed differential there with Buddy Baker and giving him a little bit of a shot in the back bumper there. We're able to get around with no not tremendous amounts of damage, as he's gonna try and get to the inside. This time I can actually outbrake him because I don't have a car directly in front of me. I do have a car in front of me, but it wasn't directly, so I had time to get on the brakes that time as we get under Derringer going to turn 1. Out of turn 2. We're up to halfway. Unless we've already took them halfway. I think this is halfway. Yep, this is halfway.
outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear. Car outside. Keep low. Keep low. Clear outside.
Just gonna do a splash, just so if we do need a pit. It's gonna be close, but I don't know if we're gonna need it. I don't know if we're gonna need a pit stop. Unless if the caution comes out, then I believe everyone's gonna try to come down.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Stay high. Clear. Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Still there.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like I'm about to clip him off the corner, and I'm just like, well, I might clip him.
Car inside.
Just way out drive. Get a little loose off forward there, but shouldn't be a problem. Little bump again, try to get around the inside, trying to get him off 2 this time by.
Stay low.
Oh, low springs. I think we're gonna be able to get him off turn 4 here. So we got clear in the corner, and we're gonna be good, it looks like. Okay, so far tires are still good enough to where we don't need a pit. It's gonna be close. I wish there was a way for it to turn orange, give you more of a heads up. I'm just hoping that we get a caution before pit stops, so I can make sure the pit stops aren't just for me. We're in the top 15 now, so we're coming up to a top 10. Which is good. That's like a good spot to be for these races that I don't win. Or don't do good enough in. Got 16 to go. 36 laps down. Come up on Buck Baker this time. Oh, they're pitting. Okay, so we do have the tire. The tires are going to be a factor. So we might actually come down pit road. And there goes Elmo trying to go down pit road, but it's too late for him. I'm going to take another lap, just so then I don't accidentally run into anybody or anyone runs into me.
Leader's pitting now.
Oh, and Goldsmith trying to pit from the top row when he can't do that. You can't do that. Okay, I believe it's a 35 speed limit, or 35 mile per hour speed limit, so let's get down.
Keep it under 3,000 in seconds.
There we go. Might as well do it just so that we don't accidentally pop a tire trying to go all the way. And we don't need to go all the way because our fast pit crew is going to give us the chance to be able to stay out or gain positions. Almost sped it.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can. We got trouble in turn 4. Car
Oh man. Oh man, that looks like a bad crash. Oh, that's Jarrett. Jarrett got involved. Well, I see it. It works out. Oh, let's get down to the back stretch before we do anything. I think Gurney is trying to go, which I think he has the right to move. I think we all passed the pace car, I think.
Stay behind the pace car.
Okay. I don't think this means I'm in the lead, though. If so, then that is surprising, but I don't think it's gonna last. I'm in 7th. Okay, well, yeah, 12 laps to go, and the car being kind of trash on the short ones, it's not gonna work the way I'm wanting to. There's pits, and I come out, and then Roland or Jarrett, Pedro, and Richard are wrecked. So it actually started out with believe Pedro was running out of gas, and then Stick Elliott tries to come down, probably too late, hits the pit wall, walls that up, and then here comes Pedro. Well, actually, Donald Tucker hits him first, and then Pedro comes in. Don't know if he's trying to avoid. I think the caution's out right here, so I think that's what he's trying to do, is trying to avoid that. Clips Petty as he gets clipped by, or he clips the car of Stick Elliott. Then here comes Jarrett, gets into him, and then I believe there was one more car involved. No, because then this is where I come up on them. Yeah, there I am. Oops, didn't mean that. I mean, we could do a couple laps with this camera, like under caution.
Pit road is now open.
I could have waited until the caution came out, but I think it was a better choice because I would have probably, if possibly, gotten involved in that crash somehow. With my luck. Because I was close to Jarrett before he pitted. Not too close, but just close enough to where if he came out, it would have probably been near him. To where if they wrecked while I'm coming through that corner, I probably was going to get caught off guard and wreck with them. So, gonna have that. Should have probably put the number on the back too on this car. I might change that for the rest of the season. Just put the number on the back of the trunk there.
We got just 10 more to go.
Also, I know that Myrtle Beach was not a asphalt track when they raced here in the 60s. I know it's a dirt track, but we don't have a dirt track, and this is the oldest version of Myrtle Beach I have, so that's why we're using it. Also, it's still similar in the length of the track and also just the shape.
We're going green next time by.
Let's just get back into the cockpit, get back to our serious mode, and try to clock some laps and possibly get a top 10.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Oops.
Green, green, green.
Actually, I didn't even get a penalty for it. I thought I passed space car. I guess it didn't. Guess I didn't call it. Oh, so we're gonna be a lap behind, so it's gonna be once we pass the line, it's gonna take a second for the lap to turn, and the lap that changes ain't the lap that we're actually on. So, also they caught me very fast. So, yeah, my car is trash on short runs.
Clear.
And you get that long run going, and able to have this car feel the way I wanted to. I mean, Gurney is not for position, so I can let him go, but the problem is Jimmy Helms is right behind him. I believe that, yeah, that is Jimmy Helms. Which I believe in this season for the 500, in the 65 500, I believe it was Pete Stewart that drove that car. If not, then it was 67 66 when that happened. Okay, we're coming to 3 to go. They already passed 3 to go. The leaders are coming to 2 to go, as they're in this pack that I'm holding up because I'm trying to stay on the lead lap, or that, and also trying to keep a top 10 here. So we get 3 to go. They come into 2. Oh man, that's a little bit of an overthrown corner there. Okay, we're coming up on 2 to go. They're coming up on the white flag, obviously. I think that's Tom Pissone up there in front of me, trying to get around Curtis Turner. We're off turn 4, get the final lap as the leaders get the checkers behind us. And that is Pistone, but I think this is just too many laps too late, just because of how many laps we only had. I thought Curtis was blowing up. I think that was just the reflections I was seeing. But we're gonna come off turn 4 and we're gonna get 6th place. So that went from a abysmal race, from being bored to being in the middle of the pack for the whole race, to a pretty good finish at least.
Keep it under 3,000 in second. Great job, buddy.
Match the pit box, doesn't matter. Okay, so Hutchison won that race. Jared Petty, Sick Elliott, Donald Tucker, and Pedro Rodriguez were out of the race because of an incident. And then these guys are just coming to pit lane. That's why they're having that thing. So that makes 8 wins for Jarrett, 5 wins for Hutchison, which he's about to beat me in the lap, or wins too, so. Okay, we're gonna back out real quick, give NR2003 a quick, small pause real quick before we start again. Just so that I can do this. Change the laps that I decreased yesterday, because I want to make sure I would be able to get through these races, because the headache problem that I've been talking about the last couple of live streaming videos. Actually, let's turn this down too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last that long. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's gonna turn it down too much. I think that's gonna be like at least 30. Yeah, that's good. I can do that. I can do 30 laps. Um, and then we can do this race. But thing is, I need a couple practice laps on this track. First, because I gotta make sure the grip is changed back to normal, and second of all, I need to make sure that I know how to actually drive this track. Looks like it looks like the track's back to normal, so I gotta clock a time real quick so I can make sure I'm competitive before I gotta like change that stuff. Down the braking, turn 3 and 4 real quick, just for a quick practice lap here. And the track has almost no grip. Okay, we're gonna have to change that. Oh, how fast are they right now? 22s. My fastest lap was a 24, and that was with probably the more grip. So it's not a good sign right now. So we're gonna add a little bit more grip and go up to 2 here. And then we're gonna have to turn theirs down just a little bit like that, and then add that. That should be good enough for them to be about the same or less than I am, and not destroying the field. So I should be able to make a lap now.
Keep it under 50. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet.
.697. So let's see if that's is too much. Actually, they're gonna get faster. Yep, there he goes. I think just a little bit less. Oh, let's see what their qualifying speeds are like.
Drivers, to your cars.
I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, we're gonna have to pit. Okay, well, good enough. We are gonna have to pit. Now, one thing I'm hoping for is that I didn't see any crashes while I was simming it, but it could have just been because I wasn't completely watching it, but hopefully we don't have any problems with people wrecking all the time. Okay, so far so good. Dust is not a problem. Just a burst of dust each time. Down the backs might get a little wicked, but currently it's looking fine as we're using. That's an interesting line, but it's working. So we almost get in contact with, or we almost turn Merlins in there. With that interesting line that was being taken. Yeah, it looks like it's like banking, and I can get around the corner better because of it. That and it can be like a curb, like road racers. Should probably keep check on this. It might not. It actually might probably go in my way since I'm staying fourth and not trying to use up my car trying to get past these guys. But we're gonna be a little bit of contact, trying not to wreck each other. That's why I kind of turned into them because I was either gonna spin, crash the field, or we all wreck. But they're 4 wide behind me. That's not a good sign to see. Especially when I'm hoping for just a clean, fast race here. A race I can finish about 10-20 minutes so we can go straight on to that Daytona race. Little slide job I put there on Strickler there. It was kind of impressive. Ooh, right next to Gurney. I don't know if Gurney would have ever drove the dirt tracks or anything besides the asphalt and big tracks, as Strickler just turns us around. Like, he completely just dumped us. And there was no need for that.
Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 04 car. Whoa, 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 slow down. We won't fix the damage.
Make it just a little bit more
We're gonna take out
loose.
the wedge. We'll lower the track bar.
And then do this, just so we don't blow up.
Take off some tape.
We're gonna take a little fuel stop, see how much fuel we can get into this car, so then maybe we can either fill up all the way, fill up enough to maybe we can save enough.
Keep it under 50. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds.
Keep it under 50.
The pace cars on the back straight. You're too far forward. Back up. The pace cars in turn 3.
Run, hurry up.
Go, go, go.
Thank you.
Keep it under 50. Keep it under.
That's what we got.
4,500
Oh, we
in
got
seconds.
we got
We'll
perfect.
give you just a splash of fuel. The pace cars in turn
Yeah, that's
4.
savable
Pace
right
cars
there. A lap.
on straight.
That's savable.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet. Stay behind the 42 car. Okay, merge when you can. Whoa, 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 slow down.
So let's check that. That incident with me and Strickler, but I am 100% confident that he just dumped me. Yeah, I'm coming into the corner and he's coming into the corner and he's sliding up into the corner. And then we hit each other. Yeah, that's a racing deal, but still. I don't think he needed to have been that close to me coming into the corner anyways. How long has it been so far? About an hour? Okay. About an hour is not bad, especially when we started the third race already.
next time by. Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Stay low.
I really like that super low bottom line here.
Outside. Keep low.
So if I hit it right, it kind of
Clear outside.
carries me if I don't get into the actual banking part of it.
Outside. Clear. Outside.
Jesus, that was a big lax back there.
Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there.
Oh, they're wrecking in front of us. I think they're gonna save it, too. Yeah, they're gonna save it. It was John Cox and Rollins in there.
Clear outside.
Getting into it.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Keep digging.
Looks like it's Mike trying to scratch my face real
Clear
quick.
outside. Outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside.
Oh no.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the
And that's probably the end of our race. Come on. This is a track that I can actually deal with it, because it's not all about power.
Okay, we're under caution. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Stay
So
behind
I
us.
might...
42 car.
I
Looks
don't
like we're
know.
bent up on the back end. You're smoking out there.
I hate these stupid drivers that just... Well, not even... It's not even an AI fault. It was just... We hit at the wrong part of the car, and now Jarrett's just running through us.
Time by. We're not on the lead lap. No tires this time, guys. We're gonna take out some wedge. We're gonna add some paint.
Let's see if this thing is even repairable.
Keep it under 50. Keep it under 4,500. In second, pass the 19 car. The pace cars on the back straight. Sit tight. This is gonna take a while. The pace cars in turn 3.
God damn it. Already.
The pace cars in turn 4. The pace cars on the front straight.
Not even like a chance. Like, that's gonna take a while. That's gonna be kind of harder to do. So, this is what happened between me and Pascal. We come up on the straightaway. We might have gone too close, but then NR2003 physics, you just poof. You just poof. Even though really in real life I would just kind of give him a rub, but we just poofed instead, and then boom, up and over, almost outside the ballpark. I don't think you can do that though, because how high I got off the ground means that there's an invisible wall. So no need for research on that one. And of course, I'm last, when really I should be the one not in last. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my doing. But right now, JT Puntley is the leader. See him drive by on the screen there. Gonna go up to 30 go there. So Hutchins is the next D&Q disqualified. Nigeria got disqualified. So got 3 to go right here. As JT Puntley and Dick Hutchin battle for it after we flip over and turn 3 because of NR2003 physics. Hutchin is definitely closing in though. Whereas there's Yarborough Scott, which is a lap down it looks like. Then you got Tiny Lund, and then GC Spencer, who looks like a lap down, and then Buck Baker, who just passed Marvin Panch. Then Bobby John's a lap down, and then Buddy Baker. As you see, 1 lap to go, and Hutchinson's right on the bumper of Puntley. Let's see if he can make a pass for it, for the win here. Come on. Come on, Puntley. Stay in front of him. And it looks like Puntley is going to take another one. Yep, he's going to win here at, I don't know. I think it's Maroon. Maroon? Maru? I think that's how you say it. But he won nonetheless. So Jarrett has only a 28-point lead from Hutchinson. I am 720 points out of the lead and 9 DNFs and to the season with Pistone John Cox just being right there on the DNF list. It's not as much as I had last season. I think I had probably the same amount or even more. So I am not surprised. Okay. Daytona Firecracker 400, the last race of today's live stream. Let's hope we can get ourselves one here. Let me just do this real quick. See the qualifying order. GC Spencer, look at that. He has gotten the pole. I should be. Well, that could just be me messing around with that fastest lap, but I don't know. Got Brune Skeen, who's in this race again. Got Bobby Isaac, who's probably the first race since a while now. Curtis Turner. Who else is notable that hasn't been in a race in a while? Oh, there's Johnson, but I don't think that's real. It's kind of a switching thing with Yarborough and Johnson there. Let's hope for the best here for Daytones, as we're gonna get lined up here for 30 laps. I believe what we did in the 500 was like 85 laps, I think. And originally it was gonna be 48, but I turned it down about 18 laps just because of, say it again, a headache that I have and have for the last couple of days, so that's why it might not seem like I'm putting as much effort into these races, but I'm still trying my best, especially like races that I know I have a chance at. Like how I kept in it during the Myrtle Beach and Greenville race, even though I was exhaustively tired. And then the race that we just did now at that one track, the Maroon County Fairgrounds, where we flipped over, but I still tried to get out of the pit to see what we could do with it, but we couldn't do much. So here we go. We're gonna do about 2 stops, I would think. 2 stops, maybe. Let's get this thing going. Hopefully, we have a chance of winning this, and not do what we did in the 500, where we almost blew over going into turn 3. I think it was. Hold up, is this a restrictor car? Yeah, it's restrictor plate, okay. Just want to make sure, because I thought I didn't change that, but I did. Obviously, we're going to be able to keep it pinned for the first couple of laps, since no laps on the tires. They're all new, freshly made, freshly used in tires. This race is going to look more of a pack race. I think it's just because of the track that I'm using. And it develops more of a pack racing pattern instead of a strung out pack racing pattern that we've been used to the last couple of seasons. Get a couple of lifting off pedal, or kind of lift off the pedal a couple times just to make sure we don't get tight in the wake of this car in front of us of Curtis Turner, and they got Bobby Allison next to him as we got Tiny Lund next to us. And it looks like is that AJ Foyt leading this race? Yeah, that is. I mean, he's getting those points, that's for sure. I mean, he's doing a nice job holding both lanes behind him in the middle of the track there. He's kind of holding back Hutchinson, and I believe that might be Buck Baker up there, since we got Buddy right here. I guess, no, it's Jim Pascal right there next to us with Bobby Allison. Oh, a little check up there on the high side, it looked like, because of probably the switching of lanes. You got window. A little lift going to 1. Trying to get under Buddy. Maybe clear him off 2 so I can slide up in this hole. We'll check up down the back. We're gonna make it 3 wide. Looks like Jimmy Helms thinking about doing the same thing. get behind the 53 car. Probably should put this back up. Right next to him and Leroy as we get a little contact with Leroy on the outside of us. So they both check off with the triable, so that's good to go. And I got Isaac on the outside of us with Derringer now coming up to the side of us. As we reel him in. Come up again off the corner. Looks like that's Buck Baker in the lead. No, I think this might be Billy Foster, actually. Oh, a little close there. Almost clipped the Derringer off before. Isaac. I think this is a good spot to be in, but they're checking up real hard down the front there. I'm going to try to shoot the middle around these guys. It's not a risky move because it wasn't so tight, so... If this was like the new Atlanta, then yeah, then we would have probably have never done that. Get behind our teammate with John Cox. I'm gonna try to go for the bottom. Nope, not enough of a run. Oh. No yellow line rule here in these days. I don't remember. I think they might. I know for a fact the backstretch does. Well, actually, I don't know. It might. I don't know. That's an experiment for there. And I think that's JT Puntley that has taken the lead now. That's the AJ, and I believe Billy Foster up there. As you got Goldsmith in front of us, so you line up behind him. Go with our Plymouth teammate here through the pack. As we're gonna come up to pit stops, which is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Come up on the Dodge of David Pearson. Which, now I'm looking at it, I put on the wrong template for that car. It's a Plymouth when it should be a Dodge Polia, I think. Polia? Try to be on the inside so I can shoot down. See what happens, see what happens, see what happens. Okay, not yet. It's probably next lap then. You got the teammates there of Junior Johnson and Bobby Isaac in those two cars, even though really I should have just put Junior in the 26. Since Isaac only raced that car once. Or twice. This is 1970. Just because in 1965 they had Walls Insurance 1 and 2 all the way until the backstretch on each side, so I wanted at least had something like that. Okay, see if they pit now. They are pitting. A little damage on the front, it's not going to hurt us.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500.
Oh yeah, definitely good tires.
Entering the tri-oval. The leader's pitting now.
We got problems on the pit road too. We got people slamming into each other. We got people wrecking into each other. A little damage. Yeah, we didn't even have damage. I didn't even hear the thing go off, so I think we might be actually good on that side of it. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 pit stops. And this we're coming to our last one, hopefully. Yeah, 1970. This is 1970. try to get around Donald Tucker on the... I'm gonna stay under the line since I'm able to stay under the line with them, just so it's until right about here, and then we're gonna go up because that's when it gets tight. And I don't want to accidentally run through the back of them if they check up and I can't get out of the way of them. Dead? Oh, okay, I guess I did push him down that far. Yeah, but this is not the GN70. I believe this is the 1970 LV2 version 2. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, drag modifier is probably the best choice, but then you gotta remember what the drag modifier was before. Hutchinson's not gonna give us any room on the high side there. I think this is Elmo Langley in front of us. No, that's Panch. We gotta try to slide up in front of Hutchinson off 4. There we go. Pull him along with Donald Tucker in front of him, trying to get around that car to catch up to hopefully get up to punt lane. I think it just means version 2. I think it's like the second version, not the light version. I think that's what it means. I'm not a good leading car, but I think we have enough energy in this small 4-car pack that we might be able to catch punt lane here. I'll let Panch by, because in the long run, all this means is I can save behind Hutchinson here. Also, there's more cars behind them, so this actually might be a better call to do here. Oh no! Oh, that was not meant to happen. Oh man, I just completely turned Patty there. I felt like he came up, but it could have been I was turning. I didn't expect to be turning down too much and clipped Patty there. Yeah, I think I came down just a little too much, thinking that we might be clear to slide draft to go into the corner, but I think I just came down a little too much, and that's what caused that.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 49 car.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to do that now because after this race, I'm probably gonna go and lay down because of my headache. That's why I shortened down a couple of these races because I need the time by myself. Jesus, did not mean to turn the petty there. We go in the corner, and as he's passing us, I slide down just a little bit. It didn't look that much in the cockpit. That's why I was confused, because I know it looks egregious there, but in the cockpit it didn't look that bad. Actually, not his, mine. Okay, it definitely looks like I turned down, but it doesn't look as egregious as like on the TV. And then it just turns him, slams him into the wall, and then he collects. I think McQuag. Yep, collects McQuag. He goes back into the wall, and then you got the rest of the pack here. Collects Jarrett. Jarrett goes. Oh. Yep, I knew that's what was gonna happen. And the perfect storm there, where he clips him just at the right angle, where he hits McQuag at the right angle, and almost goes over the wall. I think there's a little bit of an invisible fence there. Iridari just clipped the, got like into, hold up. We don't even need a blowover test. Yeah, I think there's like a little invisible outer fence here. Yeah, there's definitely an invisible outer fence there. Jesus. Hard hit there. You know, I'm gonna save that replay. That was an interesting crash. I shouldn't do this, but Jesus, that was an interesting crash. Just boom, and then almost outside the ballpark. And then what else happens? I don't think anything else happens. I think they just race around, passing them. Yeah. There we go. There's Petty with his destroyed car that I caused damage to. These guys are kind of slowing the pack down, but I think that might be just a checkup from turn 2. But yeah, Ned Cherry going for the ride of his life in turn 2. A ride I didn't think was gonna happen. Especially talking about going over the wall, he almost did. Just right angle to clip and get sideways just enough to hit Sam McQuagg's front end to go this high up in the air. Would you consider that a flip? Hold up. That's as far as it goes over, it looks like. I don't think that's enough to be considered as flip. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough. Oh yeah, that was a huge crash. I knew something happened. I didn't think it was gonna be that type of crash. I thought someone was gonna get yoked though, and someone did get yoked.
We're gonna take out some wedge. We're gonna add some tape.
Oh, maybe that's why I'm not turning as well as usual.
Changing tire pressure.
Probably because the car can't lean into the ground. Are we pitting? It looks like we are pitting. Yes, sir. It looks like we are pitting. We're gonna keep everything the way it is now. We ain't gonna change anything.
Road is now open.
Just because it's
Don't go over 70. Keep
gonna
it
be
under
close on
25
fuel
in
anyways.
seconds. The pace cars in the tri-oval. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
Yeah, damage.
We won't fix the damage. We got a tire going down. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 1.
Well, a little disagreement there on pit road.
In turn 2. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 28 car.
What do you mean by tire going down? I think maybe like the jack probably came off right as I started driving, so they thought the tire was going down or something. But we should be able to turn better, because that, instead of having the equal amount on both sides. Why?
We got trouble on the back
What happened to
straight.
Donald? Why is he sideways? What's happening? Well, I mean, this is like the first caution on this track that I've legitimately had with these settings, so probably what's causing it. Who's next? Okay, that's weird. I didn't know that I needed to pass them. Did I just flush the car in front of me past them and I just didn't realize it?
We'll give you a half.
Yeah, I did. I'm stupid. God damn it.
You're in the top 10.
Just fuel saving is where it's at right now. Just save the fuel you can.
We're going green next time by.
It's gonna be close on fuel here. It's definitely gonna be a game of saving. I might go for it, honestly. I might go for the saving game, honestly. Just matters about how much it goes down within a lap, which it might go down this lap into 11 when it goes to 11 to go, because we've been under caution for about a good amount of time, and I'm expected to go down just a little bit. Yeah, there it is.
ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Get a little jump start going.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. We'll give you just a splash of fuel. No tires this time, guys.
Since it only matters about fuel, we're gonna take off the tires. As in unchecked.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear. We got just 10 more to go. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Car inside. Still there. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear.
We're gonna need some.
Inside.
We're gonna need a luck here.
Keep high.
Our car is not fast. Like, I don't know what's. I get into the draft and the car just doesn't go. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Probably something I'm gonna have to tweak.
Outside. Still there. Stay low. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Why are we trying to do this, guys?
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Keep high. Clear.
I know it looks like I'm dropping like a rock, but part of it's due to me actually trying to save, lifting off a little bit from time to time. See if I can get to the end here without having to pit, because I know they're gonna have to pit. There's no way I'm not gonna make it, and they're gonna make it.
Clear inside.
If we all have the same strategy.
Outside. Keep low. Clear. Outside. Stay low. Clear
Yeah, so we
outside.
drop down. Anyone on the outside? No. Okay. Let off just a little bit. Oh yeah, the energy's gone at this point. I'm gonna have to like.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Clear. Outside. That car's a lap down. Stay low. Clear. 5 more to go.
It's gonna be really close.
Car inside. That car's a lap down. Stay high. That car's a lap down. Still there. That car's a lap down. The leader's sitting now. Clear.
Oh, they're pitting now. Ah, man.
You're now in the top 20.
It's gonna be so close here. Because the next pack's gonna pit this next lap here. Hoping I catch maybe a strangling lap car. A strangler. Oh, of course. No, why?
There's too much debris on the track. We got trouble in the pit.
Come on, just roll it. I think someone blew up down the turn straight forward. I think that's what caused that. Come on, come on, come on. Just roll across the line.
Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 38 car.
And those are lap cars, so those cars shouldn't matter. Where is the 38 car at? Unless if he said 28 car, which I'm gonna get confused.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Oh. My only hope to be able to win this race is if my car is in the lead lap that needs a pit.
Stay
Pit.
behind the 34 car.
Now I gotta save on the 34, of course. I'm just gonna have to sit here and pray for that to happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Do I gotta let this guy by? Should've just stayed behind them. If that was the case. Please tell me they go down pit road. Please tell me they go down pit road. It's looking like my hopes are actually working for once. As long as we
Pit
can
road
get
is now open.
through here. Come on, guys. Drive, drive, drive. Go. I gotta get there before the pit road ends.
Just 2 to go.
This might put me in the lead. Because I believe if I think I won this race. If the fuel holds out, I think I've won this race. By the looks of it, there's only lap cars in front of us. And it does not look like we're going to go back green. If we do, I should have about a full lap of fuel left. So that might put that into our favor there. Do like a couple of these things where we try to gain speed going down the banking. Try to save fuel.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
Yeah, we're not gonna be going green because this is 2 to go. We're not. If we go green, then we're just pretty much just going to the start-finish line. That's all that's doing. That's doing no good for us right now. yeah, I think we're good.
Last lap.
Yeah,
You're
we're
the
good.
man. Come on, bring it home. You are on the point.
My head wasn't working for a second. My mind was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but we're gonna make it. We're a lap 2 to good right now. Because of my genius strategy of staying out, try to go for the end, and the caution came out the right moment, and they had to pit, and I didn't, because I was saving. Especially once we were coming to the line to get the caution flag, I literally pretty much coasted from turn 3 all the way down the start-finish line. So I gained a lot of fuel there.
Stay behind the 28 car.
And we're gonna come off turn 4 under caution. And we're gonna make it to the line. He can coast from here. We're gonna coast to the line to take the win away from Billy Foster and pretty much everybody else that had a chance of winning this. And there it is.
Keep digging. You won! Why did these other guys even bother to show up?
Fuel strategy, the right fuel strategy at the right moment. Perfect. And we still have 2 laps of fuel left, so we at least can get to the pit lane back. Gonna go to the pit lane real quickly. So we got lucky, so lucky on that fuel strategy that it actually worked for once, and we actually took the win
Limit
here for the Firecracker 400.
in second.
Perfect. So with that, there's our win. And Hutchinson has taken the points away from Jared after Jared had that horrible crash in the middle of the race there for the first caution. I have 7 wins now, which is in between Hutchinson and Jared's win count. We're in 6 now because of the win. And tomorrow we will be at Old Dominion and Jefferson for the 2 races on that live stream. 2 races because these 3 races are gonna be in one video because those are probably my favorite 3 races to be at. So that'll be it for the live stream, and hope you guys enjoyed that. And that a little bit of a comeback after the last race. So see you guys in the next live stream.